Yes, my people. I got a little message, man, and I hope it resonates later, yeah? This is a quick message, I can't lie, a quick one, you know what I'm saying? Um, First thing first, yeah, we need to trust our soul and listen to our inner self, our higher self, yeah? You know when you're around the wrong people, and this could be when you're in anything, family gathering, friends, strangers. Sometimes my soul, and no matter how many times I go around this person and try to think, all right, maybe I'm not gonna feel like that again. Or no matter how many times this person come around me. Sometimes there are certain people when I come around them or when they come around me, my body tense up. You know what I'm saying? My body tense up, my soul tense up. And for me, that's my higher self. That's my soul talking to me. That's my soul nudging my body like to say, yo, whatever environment you're in, whoever is in your environment, your soul don't like it. The soul's saying, I don't like it. So our soul's nudging our body to let us know what's happening in the physical realm. You know what I'm saying? So we need to listen to our inner, our intuition, our gut, that tense up feeling. We need to listen to it. Trust me, we need to listen to when our higher self is talking to us. But for me, I want to kind of talk more on the feeling of the body, that kind of tense up feeling. Bro, I'm telling you, I get that feeling a lot. That's nothing but gang stalking. That's nothing but a demon in that person around. Whoever's around you, that's a demon, a bad entity, whatever. Some different entities in that person. So your soul don't like it. And for you to receive that message, yeah, we have to make sure that we're looking after ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So our gut's clean. You know, we're eating well. We're doing the right stuff. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it, and I'm still learning on my journey. And while I'm learning, while I'm growing, I'm still battling as well spiritually. I can't lie. I'm still battling. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said in my last video, I invested in a sage. I had to up my spiritual protection because I was really getting these attacks, and I was still battling some inner demons, some personal demons that I'm battling with. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with no one or nothing. It's just my inner demons from young, and certain demons that I caught, certain traumas, and you know what I'm saying, certain things that life just literally, certain stuff that you go through in life, it can shape you into a different person sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And when you know who you are and you're trying to actually, go to your ultimate version of who who you're supposed to be, who you really want to become, you go through a different version of yourself in this matrix. You know, this matrix, I mentioned this in some videos, man. Some couple of videos. One video I did like maybe a month ago or something. I believe that we go through, to become your ultimate version, you have to go through a lot of different layers, a lot of different versions of yourself. And it's literally it's like the worst version of yourself, the average version, the almost nice version, the bad version, the manipulated version. That's what I believe. We have to go through, for you to really become who you are and find out who you are. You have to go through different stages and different version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole point. You know, that's the whole test. That's the whole trial. It's for you to break through these versions. This matrix, I believe, that's trying to shape you from the programming and from the stuff that they tell us what to like and what to love, and you know what I'm saying. So we're almost forgetting who we are spiritually and creating this whole ego kind of character to roam in this matrix. You know what I'm saying? But that's suicidal. That's suicidal. That's all materialistic thing. That's all desires. That's all physical stuff. Like I said, I'm still battling. I'm still going through some stuff, man. You know, I got the sage. I got the crystal. Like I mentioned in my last video, I'm still learning about the crystal stuff. I don't know everything about the crystal stuff. But I got the black tourmaline crystal, and that crystal was like, when I was doing my research about it, that crystal really caught my attention, man. Like I was like, yeah, I want this one. You know, it's just the whole idea of, and the whole of what the actual crystal do, that it protects you from bad energy. It cleanses your aura. It protects your aura from bad energy. It basically kind of just deflects. It's like a shield, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, I mentioned this in my last video. When I first wore it at work, 2 people moved kind of weird when they saw me. They were like, and they looked down, and she just, and I was like, "You're right," and she was like, "Yeah," and she just walked past me very quick, and I was like, "Yo, yo, yo, that's strange." And that was the first day I had the crystal, so I don't know if that's the crystal doing that, because that's the energy I put behind the crystal. You know, you have to actually put that energy behind the crystal if you want it to really work, and that's what I've kind of learned and realized. And shout out to one guy that I've kind of connected with. He kind of told me that as well. He was actually one of the reasons why I caught this crystal. But he said, "Yo, you should get one, man, and put your energy to it. Put your mind and your soul into the crystal and really activate it." You know what I'm saying? So I kind of fuck with it. I believe in that. So I'm slowly kind of getting into that, because I really want to protect my energy out here, man. You know what I mean? I'm still learning, still growing. But yeah, we need, like I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. For me to protect my energy, you won't be able to feel that tense up feeling when you're around certain people. You won't be able to clock when people are looking at you funny, and you won't be able to clock when someone's trying to manipulate you, because you don't know who you are. You're just in the matrix, lost with that person. That's where the demon wants you. So the demon used that person to bring you back in the matrix, lost again. Program, watching this, watching that, listening to music, the latest music, watching that, eating food. You're just in that matrix world. That's not the right world. We're supposed to tap out of that and find out who we are, and really dig into nature and what's really going on. Obviously, no one knows everything. No one knows what's really going on. I'm gonna be honest. Who knows what's really going on? I believe we're all just in our own little world, sharing our own intelligence, our own light. But for us to find that light, we need to protect ourselves and connect with the right people, the right situations. You know what I'm saying? It's tough out here, but we need to wake up. We need all our light bulbs on in this world. We're in this big world, but we're also our own universe. We're also our own world, and we need to light up our world in this big world. But that's what the world don't want us to realize. They don't want us to realize that we got light and energy about us as well. They literally take it and take it and take it. They suck it to the point where we don't even realize that we got our own energy. We're just doing what the Matrix says, dancing to whatever music they give us, watching everything. And don't get me wrong, I'm not against, films. I'm not against films. Before, when I used to watch movies, I used to watch the film in it, because I want to watch the film. But now, when I watch films and these little series or whatever, I watch them and really pay attention to what's going on in these films and these series, because these films here, they tell you what's really going on in the world. The other day I watched Knowing. I've been hearing about Knowing online. A lot of YouTubers and certain spiritual people I watch, they've been saying you should watch this film called Knowing, and I watched it on YouTube. It's literally type film Knowing or Knowing film in YouTube, and it comes up the whole film, 2 hours on some account. The account got like 200 subscribers. That's it. But you know what I'm saying, that's whoever that account is, respect to them. That film's hard though. That film's hard. I'm not going to spill no beans or spoil nothing, but I recommend that film, man. It's sick. It really tells you about it tells you about what's really going on in this world. You know what I mean? It can really open up your eyes and make you think different on how to clock, on how this system plan things. And watch that film, man. It's good. And shout out to them people who recommended it, man. But protect your energy. Watch that feeling, that tense up feeling. You know what I mean? Watch that. But for you to get that feeling, like I'm saying, for you to be in connection with your higher self and the spiritual realm, we have to look after ourselves and do all the stuff that we need to do. Our ancestors and all of that do. And I'm like I said, I'm currently learning on that. I'm currently learning all that, and there's a lot to that. There's a lot, but it's a process. The more you do it, the better the more you do something, the better you get. The more you try, the more the more you knock. When you knock, when you knock, the door open. You know what I'm saying? When you ask, you receive. You ask, you get the question. Sorry, you get the answer. You know what I mean? Not all the time, but you know what I'm trying to say. You have to, for you to actually find something and get something, you have to actually go through the door or experience something and actually try it and really push for it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how I kind of feel, man. I just wanted to say, watch that tense. Hey, my body tense up, and look out for red eye people. People that looking at you when you're not looking at them, and they're looking at you funny. They're looking at you like this. Look out for them people. That shit's happened to me in this right now in this car. This happened to me, and well, that's happened to me over my life because I analyze everything. I see everything in it. That's always been something that from a young age I've always had that. From young, I always remember. I just used to analyze everything around me. So certain people that they might be looking at me, they might not think that I know they're looking at me, but I already know. I already see it. But yeah, that red eye thing, that's another way of that demon using that person to project negative aura your way, to manipulate your thoughts. I'm telling you, yo, someone's manipulated me before, right in front of my face. And I only knew after. I'm like, I got manipulated. The demon manipulated me. Whoever the demon was there, the demon using that person manipulating my thoughts. Said something. We was in the situation. They said something. And I was like, nah. And after they said that, yeah, my whole thoughts process changed, I swear. But when they said something, they mentioned my name in it. They said, yeah, you want to get caught up in that situation, innit? And I was like, no. After they said that, my whole thought process changed. It's like I'm now trying to get caught up in the situation, and I'm like, yo. And then after I was like, I fucked up. I got manipulated spiritually right in front of my face, and I didn't even realize. That shit's happened to me before, bro. I've had people looking at me. I'm driving. I got someone in the passenger. I got someone behind me, right? As I'm driving, I could be looking at the passenger person. So while I'm driving, yeah, and I'm looking at the passenger person. And as I'm driving, the person behind me is looking at me. But they don't know that I saw them, because when I'm looking at the passenger person, yeah, I can see them from the corner of my eye. You know what I'm saying? I can see them. So I'm looking like that. I'm looking at the person, but I can see them as well from the corner, literally. And this person's looking at me like this. Like a wicked stare, like demon, projecting, fuck, bro, I'm telling you. And I saw it. And I said to the person, you good? And when I said you good, yeah, they were like this. When I said you good, they were like, yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good. Like they came back to who they were. The demon flee. Like just, and the person just kind of, yeah. But in the moment when they're looking at me, that was a spiritual demon in that moment, projecting shit my way. Because I was in the car, like, just, being myself. It's real life out here, bro. That shit's happened to me. These red eye manipulators, spiritual kind of entities that come around, man, and make man feel away, manipulate my reality, manipulate my thoughts. And like I said, I'm not gonna blame the whole matrix, because there's been times where I've made mistakes, personal mistakes that I'm still battling with. But spiritual attacks I always battle with, because that shit's real. That shit's on an everyday basis. Every day you wake up, it's a spiritual warfare. Every day we wake up, it's a marathon, this spiritual journey. And you only realize it's a marathon when you really realize, yo, I'm actually on my journey out here, and I'm actually attempting the walk on my journey. I'm not pushing it to the side and just living for the ego, because the ego's the easy way out. The easy way out, but the ego's not good for us. The ego lifestyle's not good for us. It's the easy way out. Because when you're living for the devil, when you're living for the enemy ain't gonna attack you. The enemy ain't gonna bother you, because you're doing what the enemy wants you to do. He ain't gonna bother you. But when you're trying to get away from the enemy now, them arrows, them bullets, them gunshots are coming. They're coming. And I've been through that. I'm still going through that right now. Because I'm growing, I'm waking up more, I'm getting more attacks. And I've slipped up a lot. I've failed back to back. I've made mistakes back to back. But it's helping me grow. And that's why I've upped my spiritual protection and stuff, because I'm trying to really. And also the other day, I mentioned this in my last video. I did mention it. That I done it again. I wrote down all the negative stuff that was affecting me and affecting my life, all the stuff that I was suffering from, all the, the addictions or anything that was bothering me and just weighing me down. I went up in nature, burned it on the paper, burnt the paper with all the stuff I wrote down. You know what I'm saying? And I just let it get away in the air, in the universe, really trying to take further steps to really clean my aura and protect myself from these spells and these witchcrafts and these attacks, these spiritual attacks. manipulating my thoughts and because even spirits, we live amongst spirits. That's what I definitely believe in. And certain spirits, I think, can come up in our aura, especially if we're not looking after ourselves here. Certain spirits can come up in our aura and whisper in our thoughts. Certain voices and things I hear in my head here I'm like, yo, who's this? Where's this? This ain't me. I'm telling you, bruv. The signals, the technology, the phone, all this stuff that we use mess with our thoughts and our behavior. Most of the stuff that we do and think sometimes, not us. That's why we got to really look after ourselves, and every day try to be in the present moment as much as possible, and try to be in your frame. Make sure that you're living in your frame. Get rid of who you have to get rid of, unfollow who you have to unfollow, clean up your aura, clean up your frame. So when you wake up, you're looking at this frame, your picture, your little board, and you're active on certain stuff that you can only see in your world. That's not bothering your energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's helping you grow. You're active with situations and people that's helping you grow. You've got rid of all that bad energy. But when the Matrix see that you're doing that, and these spirits see that you're I'm telling you, man, they wake up and they start to manipulate other people. But my people, that's the video. I don't want to go on for too long, man. That's literally how I just felt. Just protect your energy, man. Yeah. Follow how you feel. If you're tense up and you just get a funny feeling in your gut when someone look at you, or someone walk past you, or you walk in a building and you walk in a group and you just feel something. You're like, yo, follow that feeling. Believe me, man. My people, look after yourself. Yeah. Peace.